I'm at the telescope, and you're now watching the Telescope channel. The Telescope channel. Shout out to you, man. Hit that like button. Y'all niggas get to class.
I see you got that motherfucking light in the background and shit. Y'all know the Telescope channel? Neighborhood show, you know the Telescope channel?
These niggas, the stink team was but you see how what happened. Hold on, let me bring bro in. Telescope.
Yo. Hey, what's going on, family and visitors? Peace and blessings to you all. Welcome to the Telescope channel. Hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that notification bell in the bottom corner. Here at the Telescope channel, we're going to be diving in from everything from music to religion, sports, and all other current events. Subscribe to the channel so you can stay updated. Let's go get it in.
Go as in detail as you want, but can you just clear up what happened and how long he was gone until he came back?
Kurupt is somebody that y'all gotta understand that I really like. I even tap at Das. I like Das and Kurupt. I'll be honest. I really do like them. They were younger. Like, I remember these guys were 22, maybe 23 at the most, 21. They're like 95. They might even be younger than that. Maybe 20. 96. Kurupt got stupid. We sent him on why they did a junior high school, promotions at a junior high school. To this day, I don't know what was going on. But he went up to a junior high school. And as they all do.
That's crazy.
Guess they pulled one of the little young girls under 14.
Damn.
At this event. And
that's crazy.
Didn't come home for a couple of days. Parents found out. Oh, got to put some blame on the parents too.
Facts.
But instead of Kurupt being in jail to this day for molestation or rape of a kid under 14 years of age, which is a major crime in the state of California.
Just the way it sounds.
Somehow that never came to light and went away. But I was the one responsible for paying the lawsuit to the parents.
Oh,
I was in charge of the company.
Let the cat out the hat.
They did sue us.
Damn.
Or was planning on suing us. I forget how long ago, but they got paid out, and that's why Suge sent them home and said, "I think you need to go and be with your mother for a little while." And it was mainly because Kurupt was a major alcoholic back then. You'll see Kurupt at 10 o'clock in the daytime, and he had a bottle of Hennessy in his hand. So yeah, that's what happened with Kurupt. Now,
that's crazy.
He did come back. This is how he came back. Kurupt was always, he sued. Kurupt was the smart one. He got with some guys from Philadelphia when he was at home, and they sued Death Row. Or no, he filed bankruptcy. He filed BK. And I guess when you file bankruptcy or BK, all contracts get dissolved. And our case went away. Our rights to him went away. Now, Kurupt also causes another problem. It wasn't his fault. This is not his fault at all. But we had to pay out a judgment where this guy's from 60 Crips named the Broomfields, Lamont Broomfield and his brother Kenny Broomfield, sued us because they said that they had his rights when he was a juvenile. And Johnny Cochran dropped the ball on this. He didn't take the paperwork to get filed. And that's why Johnny Cochran owed this shit and did get files. They did the paperwork and the contracts, but it didn't get certified by the courts. Because when you're a juvenile, most of y'all don't know, the courts have to sign off on the agreement for any contracts that's done for anyone under the age of 18. And these guys came back and tried to say that they had him under contract and therefore took it from them. And I'll get into this later. That's the reason why we changed the name of our record company. But so we got a judgment for like $10 million. We were like, whoa, $10 million. The judge ended up dropping it to $4 million. And, everybody said Reggie always doing a bad job. And guess what Reggie came up with for death row at that time? I had to mortgage the building and put a loan on the building and get some money. I had only $1.5 million loan on it, but I got it up to $3.5 million. I had to go and to give me another $3 million advancement on an album. And that's when M part came around where, Reggie, I don't want to hear one word from you. You ain't gonna be taking no orders off that album. You ain't gonna be telling me this, telling me that. You gonna let us control this album. If I give you this money. But okay. So I raised like $8.5 million to go and file this appeal bond for Kurupt judgment. Because y'all don't know, when you file an appeal bond, you got to have 1.5 times the amount to file an appeal on something. And so we did that. And but then your question was, when did Kurupt come back? So I raised like $8.5 million to go and file this appeal bond for Kurupt. If I give you this money. But okay. So I raised like $8.5 million to go and file this appeal bond for Kurupt judgment. Because y'all don't know, when you file an appeal bond, you got to have 1.5 times the amount to file an appeal on something. And so we did that. And but then your question was, when did Kurupt come back? He was at a radio station, 92.3 The Beat. Probably was up there with our boy that we did an interview with recently, Julio G, because that was his show. And he was up there, so I heard him on the radio. She was like, go up there and get him and bring him to the office. So me and probably Trey or Buntry or somebody, forget who was with me, we went up to the radio station, which was right down the street. Actually, right down the street from where Biggie where he got killed. They was in a radio station there on Wilshire. Went and got him. It was might wasn't a beat, might was Power. Anyway, one of those record stations. Pulled him. Now that I think about it, it might have been with Big Boy and Power. But anyway, got him out of the station. Took him straight up to the office. And shit, Kurupt and shit was back connected up until the point they did their album together. That's when Kurupt and Dad started dissing each other on record. And Kurupt did that interview that's been showing lately with Nina and Crooked Eye and Suge and on 106 in Park. From that time on, he was with us and until probably about 2005, 2006. And then Suge always had a little respect for him, because when he said Simon's behind the wall,
That's
You know,
crazy.
Locked Behind the Wall on that song he did Behind the Wall for the soundtrack to Oz. He was throwing a shout out to Big Suge on that. And so I think Suge kind of respected and liked that Kurupt did that. And so that was the incident with Kurupt. Like Kurupt. I like Kurupt, even though I just told this little story. Y'all be like,
I
I
like
just
Kurupt too,
set
but
the record straight, put things out,
now
and
hearing all this,
I tell my good, I tell my bad. That's Reggie. Don't.
Man, what the fuck? This nigga Kurupt is a fucking
that's
pedophile.
crazy.
Nigga was fucking on a 14-year-old.
That's fucking
That nigga
crazy.
sick as fuck. That nigga put his dick in a
Hey,
child.
yo,
That
say it
nigga's
ain't so, nigga.
that nigga's a
Man,
sicko,
I
bro.
can't
Fuck
believe
out of
Yo,
here. That nigga's
that's
sick,
crazy.
bro.
Reggie
I'm
knows a
throwing away.
lot.
oh, nigga, I gotta bang that shit, nigga.
Damn.
But
I'm
it's the
not.
fact. It's the fact how he
That nigga
said
been
this is
banging
what they
kids.
do.
I'm not
Yeah,
banging none of his music on
But
it, bro. Fuck
yo,
that. That nigga's
yeah,
banging
what he said
14-year-old.
time. That's
that's what
crazy. Like this
they
wasn't the first
do,
time.
nigga.
That R. Kelly
Hey,
shit.
That's
He
what.
no,
said
what?
that.
Daddy
Hey,
like
what's
Hey,
up?
Reggie.
bro said he was a drunk, so that
Yeah.
nigga probably was
They
drunk,
all
took
do it.
advantage of the shit. Still need to get beat up though.
Not even some
Nah,
Nah,
I ain't
ain't
pedophile
lying.
nah.
shit.
He
That's
That's
was
not what it
exactly
we
what
was
he
is.
like
said.
23 at the time.
I drink all the time, nigga.
He had a
The way
girlfriend, nigga. He had a
He
14-year-old
said this is
girlfriend,
what
nigga,
they
that he was
Nah,
do.
we
fucking
They
can't
on
all
blame
do
before.
it.
alcohol on this
Come
shit.
on,
He
Nah,
said
he
this
said,
what they do. Like
I'm fucking
they do that on the
disgusted
regular,
on this
bro.
shit,
hold on,
bro.
Nah,
man.
that
Let me
ain't the
see, bro.
alcohol.
That nigga had a 14-year-old girlfriend. He ain't that ain't
His girlfriend, and he still went and got a 14-year-old. Then the guy said this is what they do.
Shout
Like
out
they
to
do this
Mika.
all the time. This
Bro,
ain't
they
no
said that
drunk
he was
shit.
fucking on Foxy Brown when she was 16, man. What's up with that? He fucking
Hey,
16-year-old?
hey, every time you
What's
bring
up
up
with
Foxy
that?
I can
Brown,
believe that.
I'm thinking of
That
DMX,
shit
so
weird.
they was hitting the same
That's
time.
crazy.
Right. That's his mo.
Man,
Man,
nah, we
protect
ain't
your
going for
kids, bro.
Like, hold
we
on,
not
wasn't
going for
DMX
none of that, bro.
Probably
That's
was
out,
that.
bro. A
wasn't DMX hitting the same
14-year-old,
time and
All
shit?
16-year-old.
good.
Nah, he wasn't, bro. He fucked with Foxy Brown after she was 18, bro. That was
Yo,
after,
let me
bro.
see. That's 1990s. Corrupt, what, 50 years old?
Let me look it up right now.
Corrupt
Corrupt
50.
Cause,
say.
Yeah,
I remember that nigga made a whole diss
Bro,
for
do
it,
20
y'all
called
They
her
know
all
who
out
do
name.
it.
plus
Kurupt
minus
was though?
1990.
So
Was
he
that
taking
5 or
pictures with these
6?
little kids and looking at them like that.
So
That's
Corrupt
crazy.
is 49 right now. He turned 50 in November.
All right, so 50. So what was that, 1990 what?
He a
Let's see.
Scorpio.
Reggie, what year was
95?
that, Reggie?
96, 1996.
1996
From
minus
49, so what was that,
2022.
23?
27 years, 50.
I
20,
think it's
your nigga was
23.
22. 22 years old and 14. Yeah, that's 8. Yeah,
Because
that ain't
Foxy
close.
Brown is only 43 right now.
Foxy Brown,
She
6
43.
years younger than him. Hell yeah, Rick. You on it?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Some weird shit going on with Corrupt, bro.
Hey, let me say this to the young lady that said I said they do it all the time. What I meant by that was I'm talking about when they go to events, the artists pull females. I misspoke there. When it come across like I said, they pull your girls there all the time. I was talking about events when they go and do promotional things at the school. I just read something for those of y'all don't believe me that think I'm misspeaking or lying. Y'all just pull it up. Y'all see that Dad spoke on it when they were arguing in 2003. He kind of try to make a joke about it now and saying, "Yeah, we did it with a 14-year-old girl and all of that, but I did it to her sister and the mama and
Oh
all of
wow.
that." Holly try to clean it up now, but Dad did a diss song about it, and he also he talked about it when they were warring back in 2003 when Kurupt was back over at Death Row because he was disappointed and upset with Kurupt about
Do you
that.
know the name of the diss
Um,
song that Daz did?
it was in one of the songs that, but I'm sure you put it in the internet, it'll come up because I just put something in it just to try to find some stuff, and that's when it came up about the Wu Tang thing and the article that Daz did. But trust me, I'm not the first one to spoke on this. It's been out there. It happened. We paid money.
Reggie,
Go
you
ahead.
mean to tell me this been out there? Why haven't I heard it?
What is that?
Uh,
Whack 100 talking? Let me.
Oh
Is that
shit.
is that
what
Whack?
do you mean? I haven't. What do you mean it's been out there? What?
Whack,
I'm
come on.
confused.
Whack ain't keeping it real. Whack got
And
relationships, and I
you
ain't
was
gonna break
around
up
that
the
shit,
relationship.
Reggie, and you ain't say nothing back
Wait a
then.
minute. Let me just say this. Whack out there, he got relationships, but Whack, Suge told you about this. I know you
And you
know.
knew that
You
shit.
done heard this
Damn, homie.
before.
Yeah, wait. All right.
Damn,
Well,
don't do
listen,
it like
Red.
that. Oh
Hey,
man.
Red.
But
Hold on.
Corrupt was
okay,
on the app not so long
Wait.
ago,
Hey,
too.
Red, hold
Yeah,
on.
he
Let
was
me ask you a
recently up
question,
here.
Red.
That's a fact.
Hey, hold on, though, Red.
go ahead.
Cause you didn't open a
I
can
didn't
of
mean to
worms.
put you out there like
You
that,
didn't,
right?
didn't open a can of worms, right? Fuck it, it is
So
what it
Reggie's
is,
here.
right? So,
Okay.
so
The man that
you
witnessed
remember,
everything.
all y'all probably remember when the Tupac movie was getting done, and I said, well, Benny Boom, the only motherfucking Tupac might respect doing this movie right now. He don't really respect LT Hutton. Y'all remember that, right? So at this time, and Rez know this, LT, Kurupt, all them niggas live in the same apartment together. Pac knew about the shit and said fuck every nigga that fuck with the nigga, including the producers.
Oh shit.
Right?
Y'all wonder why
Wow.
Kurupt wasn't on many songs after that. Y'all
Hey,
tell me
look,
any song. Go ahead.
Oh, niggas know this whole time. They like, we
but
not fucking
Why
with
one
y'all
that
thing
think
nigga
I
he
can
go
Pac.
say
back to
about
Philly?
Pac wasn't fuck.
Hello.
Why he go? That's why he went back to
That's
Philly.
why he
Nigga
went
got
back
ran
to
up out of
Philly.
here.
That was in the height.
Oh,
Think
niggas was
about
gonna
when he
do
Crazy.
went back
something.
to Philly,
Niggas
y'all.
was
Hey
gonna do
yo,
something
That's
bad to
hey
really.
him.
yo,
He had to get
Reed.
the fuck up out of there.
Yo,
What's happening?
Reed. Now we know
What
what
up?
them dogs was pounding, man. That's fucked up.
Oh, not the
Hey,
Oh
dog
man,
hey,
pound.
that's
You
he
fucked
let the
told
up.
y'all
dogs
call those niggas
pound.
puppy pound.
Man.
That's fucked
Oh
up,
man,
son.
that's
Fucked
fucked
up right there. Dog
Hey
pound.
Reggie, I'm trying to figure out why Reggie stayed around. I'm trying to
Oh,
figure
Yeah,
what's
yeah,
going
Reggie.
on.
What you mean,
This
nigga?
shit
Reggie
crazy,
was
Reggie.
employed by Death
That nigga
Row,
was
nigga.
damage control, nigga.
Fuck you
Hey,
mean?
Wack,
Hey,
Marcus Black
Reggie,
Nigga
just
was
pulled
making his
up.
money.
What'd you say?
Marcus Black just pulled up.
Marcus
yeah.
Black.
Hey
Ain't that
Hey,
Reggie,
shit?
did you know?
Marcus
Did
Black.
you ever ask them? Did you ever ask them
hey,
Reed.
why?
Wack. Hey, hey,
I
Huh?
hey,
just
hey,
sent
hey,
them an
hey,
invite.
Rican.
Hey,
Hey,
look.
yo, Rican Wack. I
What
apologize. My
up?
therapist just walked in. She came a little bit earlier than I thought
All
she
right.
was going to come. I'll be gone for about 15, 20 minutes. If y'all still on, I'll come back. But I
All right.
apologize.
Oh
All
no,
right.
we
Apologize.
finna
All
be
right.
right
Okay.
here.
All right.
Man,
Okay.
Hey
All right.
man, hey the
Hey, yeah.
One bad word
not
about you.
She
corrupt.
said Suge made somebody drink pee.
They ain't
That's not
really
that
talking
bad.
That ain't
bad.
saying a
Fuck.
bad word. He
Yeah.
just
Hey, he
saying
know
Fuck.
better, nigga. He know better than to talk about shit like that.
Yeah.
I
what
can't. I can't
what
handle this.
Better.
I
I remember
can't.
Yeah, and besides that, that's
but
true.
he was cursing that nigga Suge out, talking about he'll sock him, and that nigga was like, nah, that's the homie. He always had my back. Some shit like I remember
Yeah,
that.
he
Yeah,
never
of
did.
course he
He
had his
never
back,
did
nigga.
shit.
He had his
Jazz
back so
did.
good he sent them back to Philly, nigga. That's how
Back
much he
to
had his back,
Philly.
nigga. Jazz told the nigga,
Shit,
fuck
that
what you
nigga
talking
went back.
about,
bro?
bro.
That
Got him
nigga
up out of
went back
there.
later. Shit,
And
he
that
came
Hey
back to
man,
That's
Philadelphia.
crazy.
Corrupt
He
got an
said
account.
he
Ping
said now I know
Corrupt.
what the dogs are pounding.
That made me
Ping
wonder.
Corrupt. I know he followed
I
one of
just
y'all
sat
that
down
was
niggas.
on
Y'all
Wack.
was
whack.
in that room.
I just
Yeah, he
sat
Y'all
was
was
down
in
in
the
on
his room.
room.
Wack.
Give him his flowers and shit. Go in and bring that nigga here, man, so he can get this work, man.
Hold on.
Let's put his ass to trial.
Jeez.
Y'all niggas
Hey
cold.
yo, every
Hey,
time I go to ping something, it like it removes me from the room. The fuck? Let me see.
yeah.
Because NWA had lyrics talking about fucking a 14-year-old.
Man, get the
What?
fuck out of
Wait,
here.
what?
Fuck out here. What you
What?
talking
Who
NWA.
the
about,
fuck
man?
just
What?
said that?
What?
What
What
What?
song
song
you
you
talking
talking
about,
about,
DFG
brother?
brother?
This
DFG.
Norwood
DFG studio.
at the
What
bottom.
song you talking
Who
about?
said that?
The
This
song
nigga
she
weird as a
swallowed. The
motherfucker.
song she swallowed it.
Okay.
And
Huh?
when I see her face, I feel like altar.
The art of sucking dick.
Okay, what they
People
say?
over to see, oh
That
shit, it's the preacher's daughter, and she's only 14 and a hoe, but the bitch sucked dick like a specialized pro. So she
Ain't none
looked at
of us
What's
me,
know
and I
that
was
song.
surprised,
oh,
but I wasn't
oh
passing up the
Wasn't
chance
them
shit.
of my
niggas
dick
teenagers
getting
back then,
baptized.
though?
Like that.
Nah, they were grown
I thought
men.
they were teens back
What's
They
the
then.
name
were
of that song? I'm
grown
pulling the
men.
lyrics up.
Hey,
What's
with
the name of that song? I'm
Man,
17.
pulling
them
the
niggas
lyrics
Hold
did
up.
on, hold
that.
on.
She
Hey,
They
That
were
was
hey,
swallowed
after
it,
grown
my
Big
men.
nigga.
Daddy made that.
She
hey,
swallowed
hey,
it.
let, whose song was that?
NWA.
It was
NWA.
She
NWA.
So,
swallowed it.
so
Ren
what
The
verse.
art of
NWA
dick
got to do
sucking.
with Corrupt though?
Nothing. No, I'm just saying you shouldn't be surprised. I just
That
feel
nigga
like the
trying to
industry
take
been
down the
talking
whole
Man, you
West
a
rap
Coast, huh?
commercial.
like
You
that
a
for a
whole
The
while.
West
commercial
Side
right
today,
now.
Reggie
huh?
Wright said
These
all of
niggas
them.
trying to they finally feel like it's their chance to attack.
Yeah, the West looking
That's
bad,
you
all
must
man.
whack.
love
I
me.
just
You
feel
must
like the
love me,
industry been talking
DFG.
like that
I
for a
thought you had
while.
something to say about Corrupt.
Yeah, I
What
just
What
what
you
you
pulled
say?
it
say?
The
up.
white ones today, whack.
You made Phoenix one mic that shit, nigga.
Right.
Right.
I got the
Whew.
lyrics right here. I'm trying to
I
find
remember
it.
that song.
Yeah,
She
it was MC Ren verse. I remember that shit.
Hey, damn. Like, you trying
MC Ren from
to
Texas, nigga.
Oh, you
We
from
ain't
Compton?
taking that.
I thought you from Compton.
No, he from Texas, nigga. I'm
I
fucking
say
with you,
this.
Compton. I'm just fucking with you.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this.
No, I'm trying to find. I don't see them lyrics though.
I'm
I'd rather
supposed.
fuck. Wait. She swallowed it, right? She swallowed it, right?
She swallowed it. That's
Oh,
that
some of the
easy.
main songs you kick. But you know, niggas be making up their own words.
But MC Ren
I'd rather
52
fuck
right
with
now,
you
so
guy
that
all
means he
night
was
because your
older than
pussy
20
good.
back then.
Now I'm fucking all your friends.
Hey, yo, let's put Kurupt on trial.
Easy how the fuck, so bring your ass. I'd rather fuck you.
Oh
Right.
shit, I found it. Whack, I found it.
Where's that?
You wanna play
Yeah,
it?
I just screenshotted it. I'm sending it
I
to you
like
right
your
now.
dick and pressure.
God
MC
damn.
Ren
Yeah.
52. He
Yeah, it
52 right
says
now.
Yeah, it was
I
It
wanted
was
to see
Ren's
the
verse.
face. I felt oughta peep over the seat. Oh shit, it's the preacher's daughter, and she's only 14 and a hoe, but the bitch sucked dick like a specialized pro.
Oh
She looked at
shit.
me, I was
But
And
that's
surprised.
still
he
lyrics.
still
Corrupt
fucking
That
actually
is
lying.
fucked a
No, no,
14 year
no,
old.
no, 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 no. See, y'all weird. Don't do that
What you
shit.
mean? That's just
Yeah,
lyrics,
Wait,
DFG
right?
I
wants
gotta
to come back
stand
up.
on
He
it.
feels like he should
I
come back
don't
Nigga
up.
give
out of
a
Man, if
fuck.
somebody make a song about fucking
Y'all
kids right now,
don't do
y'all
that.
Nah,
All y'all saying
that's
them still
crazy.
Yeah,
lyrics.
yeah,
These
niggas,
y'all,
West
y'all.
that
Coast,
is.
that's some West Coast people saying that's just
Hell
lyrics.
no.
No, no, no,
Out
no.
of
No, I'm
pocket.
saying the lyrics
That's
It
are
sound like a
crazy.
nigga with an
However,
attitude.
Corrupt
Nah,
actually fucked the
that's
girl. I'm
out.
not saying it's
Could have
okay.
said 18.
I'm just saying he actually
no, but
fucked the
how?
girl.
Okay,
Right.
what year was
He
that?
could be telling a
19
story,
what?
but that's
88.
out.
Right,
Let me
that's
see
all
the
I'm saying.
year.
Okay, how old is Ren right now?
MC Ren
Oh,
He older than
is
He
Corrupt. I know that
52 right
shit.
now.
But you could crucify
yeah
him for saying some
52.
dumb shit. That's some
the
dumb shit to
villain?
say, but we got proof that Corrupt actually
Yeah, the
fucked the
nigga
girl.
was 18 years old talking about the 14-year-old. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
that ain't
creepy.
too
Yeah,
old.
that's
Yeah,
weird.
But it
that's
was the
That
story
is.
telling.
But Corrupt
Nah,
Maybe it
that
was
actually
a
is.
2
fucked the
year old
girl.
Hey,
so
rat.
hey, who was
that
that?
was a thing.
My apologies, my brother. You was on point. Gotta
Back
It's
Maybe
in
it
call a
was
DF.
a
the
two
what?
spade a
year old
spade.
rat,
Hey,
Whack.
this
They what?
DFG
Was that
Studios.
a
I
thing back in the
appreciate
day?
that,
What?
Wack.
Hey,
I
I
fuck
gotta
with you,
call
Wack.
a
I
spade
fuck
a
with you, bro.
spade, my nigga.
I
Hey,
Oh
fuck
man,
with
was
you,
that
God.
a
Wack. I
thing back in the
appreciate
day
You
that,
when
was
you was a
dog.
on
little
point
girl?
with that, my nigga.
I'm
Damn.
46 years old, my nigga, and my ear stay to it.
She gonna play that
Mm.
shit.
Yeah,
Nigga with an
that's
attitude.
weird right
46
there.
man.
crime.
As long as
Damn.
y'all niggas ain't got nothing on Dre, Cube, motherfucking
Look at
Easy,
this
we cook.
nigga.
Man, don't even say Dre,
Oh
bro.
I mean,
man,
bro, leave
Just
Dre out.
leave Dre
Yeah, that's
alone.
hey, that what he
Don't
yeah.
try to
started
drag
with
down the
though.
whole
The
West Coast now.
NWA.
Cause
Man,
Miss
Hold on,
Chalet,
hold on. Ain't no dirt on Dre. Dre clean, man.
Nigga, that nigga
Nobody got no dirt on Dre, man.
did
Fuck is you
I'm
talking
just
about,
saying
man?
lyrics
It's Dre,
ain't dirt
man.
either. That nigga's a rapper. He telling the story. We don't know
He
lyrics
if
is
he
talking about
actually
definitely
fucking
had
a
dirt.
sex.
Nah,
14-year-old and
back
a
I'm
then they
Lyrics
just
is
bitch.
really
dirt,
rapped
saying
nigga.
about
that
what they
Corrupt
did back then.
actually fucked that
Nigga,
girl.
Adam
Nah,
22. Hey,
of
Adam
course.
22 said some shit 10 years ago and we dragged his ass in the mud.
No,
So
that's
yeah,
cool. That's
what
fine.
you
I'm not
type out
saying
with
it's
it?
Wax, what
okay.
was you
I'm
gonna say
just
about
saying
well, what
Michelle
happened
Lake?
was Mika
Michelle Lake.
boyfriend was 39 when
no.
she was 15.
Hey, let me
Oh
know
I'm
when
just
he
saying,
asked
no.
y'all
we
this
only thing we
though.
can
What
crucify
was you about to say
is his
about
lyrics.
Michelle
That's all
Lake?
I'm saying. You
Shit.
can't
Your mic
crucify
low,
him
Britt.
for saying he didn't do it.
I
He
said
just
Miss Chalet said enough already about all the Dre shit.
Chill,
Yeah.
man. You know this shit gonna go to
hey,
you
didn't
viral,
she say the
nigga.
nigga was just slapping her up?
They be trying to set
No,
Easy
whack up.
Miyagi.
They be trying to
Viral.
set whack up on
no, but
bullshit.
here
They
Hey,
go the
they have
Dre,
him
thing
talk
though.
about it.
Hold
Then
on.
whack
Dre,
name
No,
on the
what I don't
internet
like
talking about
about
right.
it
bullshit.
though, right, is
Hey,
that
didn't
Miss
she say
Chalet said a lot of shit, right? But she ain't say all the other shit.
she said the nigga
How
was slapping her up though, right? Or
how 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 when
that shit ain't cool though.
Dre's son, nah, hold on. How when Dre's son went to his pops for visitation and the motherfucking code, what the code was to get in his computer. Well, he ain't said, well, mom, with dad, you got to call mom to get the code. And the code was Dr. Dre is a bitch ass nigga. How you had a nigga on the phone telling Dre, you ain't my daddy, Suge my daddy. So it's a lot of shit went on in Dre's defense that she ain't talk about.
Oh shit.
Period. A lot of
Ain't
fucked up
bitch
shit.
turning.
Hold on. Dr. Dre's son don't look like him?
Got nothing to do with it, my nigga. Is bro. He know that was Dre's son. Everybody know that's Dre kid. But
Yeah.
we talking about nigga, you got your, the password to the computer is Dre's a bitch ass nigga, and he at his daddy house talking about, can you help me put the password in there? What kind of shit is that? You know what I'm saying? Nigga on the phone talking about, you not my daddy, Sugar's my daddy. You know, right? That type of shit. So,
Damn.
you know, motherfuckers say what they want. I know she tried to play a lot of the innocent role, but you knew you was sucking Dre dick. You know what the relationship with Suge and Dre was. So to even go that way, right? You foul, right? You got babies by both of them. So let's not paint her as this fucking,
Angel, goddamn. She ain't
you
no
know,
angel.
yeah, like come on, like shit going on. You know, gotta let a hoe be a hoe.
For real. That's
That's
what's
real
going
shit.
on in the
That
West
was some
Side,
foul
man.
ass shit, nigga.
Yeah,
That
come
was
on. You
foul
can't.
shit.
Yeah, come on with that shit. I don't give a fuck what's going on. If you gonna do business with the man, do business. But you went over there on some other shit and all kind of other
Really
shit.
trying to hurt
So
the nigga, though. I know what's going on.
Cheesy
nah.
Miyaki.
You know when they had that
Well, nah.
UWO,
But she was trying to fuck her way up to the top and made a wrong move. Cause look where he at. Look where Dre at.
You goddamn right.
Yeah.
You goddamn right.
Right.
Shit. That's how
But
tables
the
turn
corrupt
quick,
shit.
fast.
14 and 22. Nah, that's that shit going on. But Mika seemed to think that. No,
I
you
was
said
just
about
saying
the
keep it on
word.
corrupt because the
You
nigga
know
can
the high
say what he
school
want.
females always had
A
a
nigga can
grown
say
nigga.
what he want, whether it's gonna be weird or not. We know for a fact corrupt fucked the little girl. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, this
Hey,
was
all
a
the
And that
conversation
type
we
of
was
shit go
having
on in the
last
community,
week.
though. Let's keep it
My
1,000.
bad.
Dang, man, I know that was a lot to take in. Let's check out this next one, though.
The FBA. I just want to know, like, if ever you guys believe in black solidarity, you know, that do you guys believe that we as blacks can be united across the whole planet and actually work together to promote black unity, the economy and everything like that, to make sure that black people are better off, you know? Like, do you believe that is
Right.
possible?
Well, we thought it was possible for a long time because that's what we were thriving for. The problem is the black people over there where you are in Africa, you guys are not even on the same page. So, how can we have a global black community of unity and us fighting against oppression when right there on the motherland, all of those countries, everybody is so divided, not just within the different parts of the continent, within the countries there, the people are divided by a gazillion different tribes within each country. So why is there so much division there? Why hasn't everybody over there got on the same page?
Wow, all right, all right. You have made a very big point there because like that's one thing that actually seems to be the stumbling block, you know. Um,
Right, right. And that's the thing, brother. When y'all get it together, that's when we'll circle back around to holler at you. Because we've been trying to do for years, we tried to do the Pan-Africanism thing, and we're like, hey, this ain't working. And it ain't working because people over there ain't trying to make it work. They're so divided over there. If y'all can't get it together over there with somebody within your own community, you can't get it together globally. That's why when people do come over there, leave there and come over here, they try to have the same tribalism with us too many times. So y'all got to get it together over there. It's really important to get it together over there. What's up, Wayne? Let's get Wayne Dredsky on here.
My guy, man. First off, man, I appreciate you having this format where people can be transparent and professional manner, express their thoughts, have these thought provoking conversations, man. And definitely what you're doing, man. Hats off to you, number one.
Yes, sir.
I'm going on a random like tangent, nothing. I'm straight geeky like South Carolina, so I know my ancestors until I even know my slave master bunkum and stuff. My granddaddy got killed by the Klan, it's real. Like you see what I'm saying? Like grandparents' houses get bombed up. That's what it is. So what I just wanted to throw out there, sometimes people's stupidity can cost them historically. And this is something an elder told me, right? They said, you know what? Those Confederates would have won the war if they weren't scared to take our blood. They were so on them battlefields, they had an endless amount of blood where they could have had blood transfusions during the Civil War, But because they were so on that mentality, like, oh, we ain't taking out blood, we ain't gonna take their blood. Well, I'd rather die than get their blood in me. You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
you know, you fast forward now, but it's like that level of not understanding or whatever that point in life. But you fast forward now and see like how a decision like that changing the course of history. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no doubt, man. But thank you so much for the call, brother. And another thing about the Civil War, let's be very clear. The reason why the Confederates lost was because the Union said, hey, let's let these Negroes fight. The only reason the Confederates started losing, because when we talk about the Civil War, let's be clear, the North was losing at first. The Union Army was getting dusted off by the Confederates. If you look at the early battles of the Civil War, the Confederates were lighting that ass up. And remember, a lot of the military schools were in the South. Even now, West Point, all of those military schools were always in the South. So they had military strategies. The North said, hey, we need to start recruiting these Negroes. And what they also did, they started recruiting Maroons. They were getting black people who were living in them swamps, who was whooping ass for centuries. They started bringing them Maroons into the Union Army. And that's when the Union started to beat the Confederates. It was black people putting in that work. All right. Don't ever let them tell the narrative that all these white people sacrificed to save us. No, it was black people fighting in the Civil War, putting in some work, making it happen. All right, let's get a couple of more calls on here. And by the way, y'all get my book, Foundational Black American Race Beta.
So for the next video, man, I'm gonna be updating y'all on the Bel Air reviews and stuff like that. We still up on that, you know what I'm saying? Right now we in episode 2, so we're gonna be talking about that. Also gonna update y'all on what's going on with Tariq Nasheed and FBA culture and stuff like that. You already know that's where we started from. We still got the food drives coming. Every third Sunday of each month, food drives is coming, so y'all be on the lookout and be ready for that. We're gonna be talking about obviously Mr. Skinny Kwame Brown situation, what's going on with that, what y'all think. I may go live tonight, I don't know. I may go live to give y'all like a little input of what I think about the whole situation. We're gonna talk about pretty much an open panel. I'm gonna open up the panel, let y'all come in. You know what I'm saying? Have an open panel, y'all can talk, say y'all point of view. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Let the people, it's gonna be like people's choice, but letting people have a choice. You know what I'm saying? Let y'all speak y'all point of view, what y'all think about Kwame Brown, how you feel about Uncle Suge, Mr. Skinny, all of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because just to see how they done drag Uncle Suge into this bull crap, now it's like, dang, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Tommy terminated the ban off of YouTube, so it's like I want to talk about all of that. So tonight, I may be going live. We may talk about it. If I don't go live tonight, I may go live first thing in the morning. You know what I'm saying? But that's it for the day. I'm Mr. Telescope. You're not watching Telescope Channel.